Hey guys. Alright, so we're gonna watch some more of Slapped Ham. I have continued to watch this after making my last video that I just posted, and I just saw some stuff in here that I want to show. Just if you can, hold off to the end. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, but just try to hold off to the end because in the past, I have maybe in one video, not many, because I just don't like talking about this stuff and haven't shared it that much. But anyway, I have shared my story, my personal stories of how I have actually been harmed inside of my home by these orbs and things. And I'll just give just a quick story, okay? Because there's been many instances. But there's been a couple of times where I've been harmed really bad. One time, the most recent time, was I was upstairs in one of my bathrooms, and I was standing at the sink, brushing my hair or whatever, when all of a sudden, out of the blue, I was pushed back forcefully, went flying in the air, my legs came off of the ground, and I landed directly on my back. You know, and this hurt my back pretty bad because I'm disabled. I'm not supposed to be even sleeping on my back. I've got a really bad back. But I was forcefully, pushed, like, standing right up against the counter, looking in the mirror, brushing my hair. Something came from in front of me, forcefully pushed me backwards. My feet completely came off the carpet, and I went flying back quite a far distance. I mean, there's no way I could have landed like that, that far back. But although I've always known what did it, if you stick around to the end, it's literally going to show this happening. Not the same thing. They didn't get pushed backwards like I did. It's kind of a different thing, but it's still the same thing. You can see literally this entity pushes this guy from behind and he gets scared. Okay, but this is not the only time. I've seen many videos about, not many, but some. I've seen some videos showing other people, like one was a nurse. I think she was a nurse because the way she was dressed in her uniform, but she was working and had gone to the sink and was washing her hands, and when she turned to walk away to wherever she was going, something came up from behind her and aggressively pushed her. She lunged forward, and of course she turns to look, and there's nothing there. But this was all caught on security cameras throughout the building while, set up in the building where she worked. So anyway, but this is happening more and more and more to people, you guys. I'm hearing it. Oh my goodness, I'm hearing all this. This is why I continue to make this content. But this is going to be, we're going to go through several different things here. Stories, and it's going to show children. This shows you this is not fake. None of this stuff is fake, okay? None of it is. It's not made up. People are not imagining it in their heads. People are not crazy. This is all real. It's all true, and it's all happening. But you're going to see some kids in here being scared by these things. You'll see. Like there was one with a boy. Well, I don't need to talk about it. I'll just show it. Why don't I quit wasting time and let's just go. Alright, let's start here.
Lean Rito is a TikToker who frequently updates his audience on mysterious and bizarre disturbances that he's been experiencing around his home. These disturbances seem to center around his bathroom, as we can see in this first video that's already amassed more than 67 million
views. Look for
views.
orbs throughout this video too. That spirit's talking and knocking on his door.
Someone seems to be knocking on his bathroom door. The voice calls out to him as the door handle frantically moves. The clip is in Spanish, but it seems that the voice is claiming to be someone named Daniel. However, the TikToker keeps repeating that you are not Daniel. That is not your voice.
Vos no sos Daniel. Vos no sos Daniel, esa no es tu voz.
He then goes on to say that Daniel left the country months ago.
Daniel se fue hace meses del país. Vos no sos Daniel.
The guy's
He
scared to
finally enters the room. He frantically searches around but is unable to find any trace of whatever was making the noise.
Si no puedo vivir.
Scared and confused, the TikToker exits the house and manages to catch a glimpse of something or someone moving
see
past the
that?
glass pane of another door.
Ya no puedo.
death. Yeah, that's them.
Yo no tengo más miedo.
They love to
However,
scare
just like
people.
before, when he opens the door and enters the room, there's nothing there.
Oh, yo sí no puedo vivir. Sí no puedo seguir.
You hear that
In this
bird
next
sound
video,
too?
the TikToker
Yeah,
seems
that's
to
them
have
too.
noticed something just outside of his window.
Le veo la cara de un nene.
You see the orbs? There went one. You're gonna see
Searches
more
the
here in a
area.
minute.
No sé, loco.
Just watch for the glowing things
no sé
flying
si-
by.
Suddenly, he spots this.
Claro. Loco, está prendiendo y apagando la luz. Las conchas. No, amigo, no.
There appears to be something in his bathroom. The light flickers on and off.
No, amigo, sí.
Then, as he gets closer, we get a better look at the mysterious figure.
No, amigo, sí.
Right there.
No, las conchas.
The TikToker then enters the house and searches the bathroom. But the result is the same as before. There's nothing there.
Poor
No hay
guy.
nadie acá. Pero bueno, realmente no hay nadie.
You see the orbs? That's
Queen Rito
not
then
dust.
decides to
Look,
set up a camera in his bedroom in an
all
attempt to
orbs,
capture
you
more
guys.
evidence on film.
all the flashing orbs.
For the first few seconds, nothing too out of the ordinary seems to happen.
Yeah, except for a bunch of orbs. That's all orbs, not dust.
Suddenly, however, he's awoken by a creepy tapping sound coming from the bathroom.
Yeah, that's them screaming. See the flashing orbs? They're always present.
Cautiously, he looks inside, but again, nothing.
Look at all the flashing orbs, you guys. This poor guy. There's them orbs
In
again.
this video, we can hear the same tapping sound once again.
Esos son los ruidos que se escuchan en el patio.
He ventures outside, looking for the source of the sounds.
There's more orbs flying around.
Benjamin, te quedas aquí. Estoy escuchando ruidos desde el galpón.
However, it seems to stop as soon as he starts searching.
Of course it does.
Suddenly, his dog is alerted to something.
Yeah.
Quédate acá.
The TikToker follows and catches this on camera.
Vení acá, Benjamin.
Yep.
Vení acá.
He's right there.
Appears to be the same face he saw earlier.
Look at that. Yep. It's not fake, you guys.
A tennis ball then mysteriously bounces across the yard.
Mm-hmm.
And when he looks back, the creepy face can no longer be seen through the window. This is definitely an ongoing saga. Lin Rito posts frequent updates of the spooky goings-on on his TikTok account, and it's well worth checking out. I'll leave some links in the description box down below. Check it out.
Déjame tranquilo.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. Yeah, there's orbs. We're gonna see orbs in other instances too. It's not dust, you guys. I've had so many people say it's dust. It ain't dust.
This next clip is super unnerving to say the least. It was uploaded to TikTok by user Nicholas Lauteru, who captured it from his car. Take a look.
You can hear the dog whining. something running by real fast up here in the window.
We can see what appears to be a woman pacing back and forth. Yet as she does so, she seems to move with an unnatural gliding motion.
No, no es normal eso.
Her bizarre behaviour
You can barely
continues for a
see it
whole
through
2
my
minutes
phone.
and 42 seconds, which by itself is creepy enough. However, as the video continues, her pacing appears to get faster.
Yeah, I can see. If you can see that black thing going by really super fast, that's it. You know, just like these orbs fly across the sky really super
As you can see by
quick.
the pedestrian who walks past and the intermittent vehicles in the area, the footage hasn't been sped up at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, no es normal eso.
Yet the figure in the window keeps pacing at what seems like a supernatural speed. There's no telling how long she actually kept the movement up for either, as the video ends with her still pacing back and forth. What do you think's going on in this strange video? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. This next video was uploaded to TikTok by user DreadLim21. As she lies in bed with her sister, she begins filming her dog, who's nestled up between the two of them. However, it seems that this TikToker managed to inadvertently capture something rather unnerving in the video. See if you can spot it.
Over here.
Just as she turns the camera, there's a ghostly looking face down by the foot of the bed. When you slow the footage down, you can see that the face looks pale and gaunt and is only visible for a split second.
Yeah, because they want
So what do you think this TikToker
questioning
has
your
caught on camera?
sanity.
Watch the video again and let me know what you think this is in the comments section down below.
They want you questioning, did I really see that? These things are evil.
You know, I'm the only one. Bruh.
BCT is a TikToker who's captured a series of bizarre occurrences that have occurred in the convenience store where he works.
I think
Take a
there's more
look at what
orbs
he's
in
caught
this
on
one.
camera.
Man.
Can't remember.
Oh my blaming.
One of the refrigerator doors seemingly swings open all by itself.
Come on, man. Oh my blaming.
However, when he goes to take a closer look, he captures some sort of dark shape on camera. As there's supposedly no one else in the store, he quickly runs into the fridge.
There's nobody.
Yet when he searches, there appears to be nothing there.
Yeah, bro. Come on, where you at? Like, come on. Bro, you gonna sit here and show yourself in front of me.
The poster decides to leave his camera filming in the store in an effort to capture more creepy activity, and it isn't long before we see the door in the back storeroom moving.
Yep.
Suddenly, a chair from the office eerily wheels into view.
They love doing this.
The poster soon re-enters the store and after noticing the chair out of place, searches the area,
Oh, that chair.
but is unable to find any explanation for the mysterious movement.
Nobody's in here. Nobody's in the back room. Nobody's behind the door. Nobody's here.
In this last video, the poster is alerted to a strange sound coming from the storeroom.
I'm hearing this door and there's stuff going on in the back. See, man, that's the stuff I'm talking about.
It's here that that dark shadow shows itself once more.
See, man, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, bro, and then I see something.
Yep, right
Like,
here.
bro,
This
and then I see something.
blacker than black
Bro, if there's
entity.
anybody in here, you need to leave. So
Then, as the poster is about to enter the storeroom, the trolley in front of him begins to move.
if there's anybody here, go. Yeah, I don't know about this, man. I don't know.
Did you
What
hear that
was that,
growling
bro?
sound?
It seems that this series of disturbances is enough to send him running from the store.
Yo, anybody in here?
That was the same growling sound the sky machine makes,
I'm
you
out.
guys.
So what do you make of these videos? Could this store be haunted by a pesky poltergeist? Or is there something else going on here? Let your theories rip and share them with one another in the comments down below.
Oh no.
Recently, here's a quick, eerie little one uploaded to TikTok by user Briscoe Park. This user was out filming their late night stroll one night. Everything seemed perfectly fine.
For glowing eyes. Glowing red eyes.
However, when they reviewed their footage when they got home, they were creeped out by what they saw. If we watch the beginning of the clip again, you can make out a pair of glowing red eyes.
By the way, these are all the lights that I've seen in the trees. This is exactly what they are.
The user mentioned that they did have a sense of being followed while out on their walk, but they brushed off the feeling, thinking it was nothing.
There was something, all right.
So what do you think these eyes belong to? Is it just a normal woodland creature, or is it something a little more sinister? Let me know in the comments down below.
A lot more sinister. They're all in the trees, you guys.
I just feel really weird.
This next one was uploaded to TikTok by user Jeremy Judkins2. It's some spooky footage the user captured while returning home one night. Take a look.
My Tesla sees a person. I'm locking the door. That's creepy.
The video captures the chilling moment Jeremy's Tesla detects an entity standing nearby the car.
That has me freaked out. Is there someone there?
There are numerous examples on the internet of Teslas detecting people with their sensors when nobody's around. So are these cars just glitchy, or are they
No.
capable of detecting things beyond the realm of
Yes.
human perception?
That's creepy.
Love to hear your take on this theory in the comments down below.
I saw a shadow right down here.
That has me freaked out.
Yep.
A peculiar video has surfaced, shared by a Reddit user known as Doozer85 over on our Slaptam subreddit. The footage, sent by a friend's mother, captures an unsettling encounter at her front door during a quiet night of watching TV.
Glowing eyes again.
The homeowner, residing in Belding, Michigan, recounts seeing a dark face with
Yep.
unnaturally bright, glowing eyes.
In the trees. Glowing light. Red light. The lights all in the trees, you guys. I've been filming them 4 years.
Fellow Redditors were at a loss to explain the strange sighting. Some thought it might be a wayward bear peering in through the window.
Oh, brother. A bear with
Others
glowing
went into
eyes.
the realms of the supernatural, suggesting it's some kind of demonic entity looking to gain access to
yeah.
their home.
That's exactly what it is.
As always, though, I'll throw this one over to you, the viewers, for final judgment. TikTok user Tristan8104 has been thrust into a spine-chilling ordeal as he grapples with the unsettling notion that his residents may be harbouring an otherworldly presence. The bizarre activity became so frequent and unsettling that he decided to set up a series of cameras around his house to try and catch some evidence of what was going on. In this first clip, we see something eerie happening in the
We're
bedroom.
going to see orbs again, I think. Yep, here they come. Yep. Again, this is not fake, you guys. See the orbs?
Eventually, the door appears to move all on its own.
All those things flying by real quick are orbs.
Similar activity is caught on a separate night. It seems the eerie events aren't just confined to the bedroom either. Take a look. Yet it's a chilling scene in the kitchen that truly spooks viewers to the bone. It can be hard to see at first, but if we slow it down and zoom in, you can see what looks like a transparent figure walking by. As Tristan's videos garner more attention, speculation runs rampant, with many attributing the disturbances to a spectral entity. In a bid for answers, Tristan sought the counsel of professionals who, after analysing the footage, delivered a bone-chilling revelation. They believe that the presence haunting his home may be that of a young man. Here's yet more evidence, this time captured by one of the stationary cameras positioned in the dining area. Then, late one evening, Tristan was watching TV when he managed to catch this on
Cat
camera.
saw it. I heard it. Oh, it just makes me angry. These things are doing this, scaring the daylights out of pets and people and babies. Really makes me angry.
Things ratchet up a notch when Tristan hears some noises coming from his bedroom.
Like a dark entity in there. I saw
This
an
last
orb
piece
again.
of footage is subtle yet chilling.
Oh.
While the basket flying off the shelf is strange enough, if we slow this one down and zoom in, you can make out something moving just prior to the basket launching off the shelf.
And that is them.
As the videos circulate online, skeptics find themselves at a loss to dismiss the inexplicable phenomena, leaving Tristan and his viewers grappling with the unsettling truth that some mysteries defy rationality, lingering on the fringes of our understanding, awaiting to be unveiled.
It's demonic entities, you guys.
Sydney, better known as Salt.Sage on TikTok, recently shared 2 spine-chilling videos that were captured inside of her home. This first one is some security footage captured inside of her kitchen.
Yep.
The suspense continues in the second video, where Sydney recounts a harrowing incident witnessed by her sister while babysitting in their century-old home. Take a look at what happens.
See, the little boy sees it.
Liam, come here. Liam, right now. What is happening? Okay, I'm calling your mom. Just stay right here.
Sydney's other TikTok videos depict her everyday family and home life, so this departure in content has viewers genuinely worried.
I just saw an orb
So
flying
could this old
across.
family home really be haunted? While the outcome remains a mystery, one can only hope for a reassuring resolution, sparing the child from any lasting trauma from this inexplicable and terrifying encounter.
Oh, this stuff ain't over. It ain't done messing with them.
Liam, come here. Liam, right now. What is that?
A TikTok user known
No
A
little
chilling
boy.
video surfaced on the TikTok account Do You Believe 2 in April 2023 has left viewers on edge.
There's gonna be more orbs, I think.
In the
Oh, boy,
video, we
scared.
see a father and son investigating their home's basement after hearing some unusual sounds. Initially, nothing seems too out of place. That's when suddenly, this happens.
You see that orb fly by real quick? They're orbs.
There's nothing there. Stay by me. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Just chill out, chill out. Oh, it's still there. It's still there. It's still there.
Why is it so?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
I don't
do?
know.
Some are calling this a genuine encounter with a shadow person. Some paranormal experts believe that shadow people are supernatural beings that are
No.
only experienced in fleeting
They're,
glimpses.
well, yes, but they're demonic
Some have
entities.
theorized that they might be entities from parallel universes or perhaps demonic forces.
Yep.
So is this a real shadow person sighting? Let me know what you think in the comments down below.
Oh, yeah. It
Oh,
is.
shit. Oh, God. Look, no. I gotta go. No. We make a break. There's nothing there. Stay by me. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Just chill out, chill out.
Right there.
It's still there. It's still there. It's still there.
Why is it so?
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna
I don't
do?
know.
Little boy.
TikTok user DaddyGO6969 caught something strange on camera while investigating an abandoned farmhouse in his local town. While heading towards the old building, he spots this.
Yo, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
I'm gonna mute it because this guy can't quit saying the F word, and Slap Tim won't mute it out. I cannot stand to hear that word. I can't stand any curse word, but that one in GD, it makes my skin crawl. I don't like hearing it. But yes, this black entity up here is, I'm telling you, they are blacker than black. It is the blackest black you have ever seen. Okay.
TikTok user Jaden Gamble recently posted a brief, unsettling video that sent shivers down the spines of viewers. In the clip, Jaden focuses his camera on a seemingly innocuous Gatorade bottle sitting atop a dresser inside of a hospital room.
There's nobody there, but it's like a person
However,
there.
as the camera zooms in, a chilling discovery unfolds.
There.
In the reflection of the bottle, it looks like a mysterious figure is lurking in the corner of the room. Yet, before any further details can be gleaned, the video abruptly ends. So could this be evidence that the hospital is haunted, or are we just seeing a well-executed trick of perspective? Cast your votes in the comments section down below.
It's no trick.
Our first clip of the day comes from Twitter user Cydio Paranormal, but its true origins are a mystery. The clip opens with someone exploring a funeral parlour after dark.
Hello?
See, orbs
It's not
flying
really
by
known what
again.
they're doing there after closing, but it soon becomes apparent that something is very wrong. Take a look. Watching that again, after a few thuds, the coffin starts to shake. It's almost as though whoever's inside wants to come out. The camera holder freaks out and runs away. Right at the end of the clip, there's a brief shot of the coffin and you can clearly see that it's open and empty.
How they're in here after closing is beyond me.
Unfortunately, the clip ends abruptly and we're left wondering what it is we've just seen. So what was this person doing in this funeral home after hours?
Yeah.
What were they looking for? Unless more info comes to hand, this unsettling little clip will have to remain a complete mystery.
It's getting near the end, you guys. I just want y'all to see the end of this guy being pushed by this thing.
This weird piece of footage went viral on Twitter in late July 2022
Yeah, this
when
is
user
weird.
Noah3020 uploaded some footage that they captured at a Lady
I believe
Gaga
these are
concert.
all fallen
It
angels.
left conspiracy theorists gagging as they suggest something bizarre is afoot. Take a look.
You see that book?
Watching that again in slow motion, a book that's been thrown on stage appears to stop in mid-air, then fall to the ground. The strange footage sparked a number of wild and wonderful theories on Twitter. Some said it was a glitch in the Matrix and that the book encountered an error and
You
fell
know,
to the
glitch in the
ground.
Matrix.
The more popular, yet strange assumption is that Lady Gaga is protected by an invisible force field, suggesting she's some kind of futuristic being.
Futuristic.
There were some more level-headed theories, however, saying that a lot of big concerts often have a very fine mesh-like barrier in place for the artist's protection.
What? No.
But many fans have noted that Lady Gaga often interacts with things that have been thrown on stage, as you can see here. It's clear random objects can make it on stage without being stopped by mesh or a glass barrier. So what's going on here then? Does Lady Gaga really have a force field protecting her? Let me know where you stand on
No,
this
she's
in the
just a-
comments down below.
It's a fallen angel, you guys. I'm convinced of this. They all shapeshift, all their eyes turn.
This next theory do shadow people really exist?
Here we go.
This next clip from Cydio Paranormal has left Twitter users wondering whether it shows a genuine paranormal encounter.
No, but a
look.
demon. You see that? It pushed him. It's literally pushing him.
The internal security camera shows that out of nowhere a shadow seems to push the man. He stumbles a few steps, clearly frightened by what's just happened. There are many theories about what shadow people could be. Some say they're ghosts or spirits of the deceased.
Oh,
Others
nice.
believe they're extraterrestrial beings. But some think they're demons or evil entities
Yes,
from
they're
alternate
demons.
realities. And still others believe that shadow people are simply figments of our imagination.
No.
No one knows for sure what shadow people are, but there have been many reports of sightings throughout history. In some cultures, shadow people are seen as omens of death or
Nice.
misfortune. In other cultures, they're seen as benevolent beings that offer protection or guidance.
No.
Most people believe that shadow people are just figments of their imagination. There are a few scientific explanations for why some people may see shadow people. One explanation is that when we're tired, our brain doesn't process information very well.
No.
This can lead to us seeing things that aren't really there, like shadows. Another explanation is that some people may have sleep disorders which cause them to have hallucinations.
No.
These hallucinations can be anything, including shadowy people.
No.
However, this footage clearly shows the man being pushed by something, so it's hardly his imagination. I'll throw this one out to you for final judgment. Is this a real shadow person caught on camera?
Yes.
Let me know down below.
Alright, I'm gonna end it at that, you guys. And, you know, I gotta give a shout out to Slap Tam, because this is from his channel, of course. So none of this is my content. But I just, you know, saw this and felt like it was important to share this as well, because, like I said, this is what you just watched with this guy being pushed. That has happened to me several times in my home. Another time was when I was standing up in my kitchen, wide awake, about to make me something to eat, when all of a sudden I'm slammed to the ground. Okay? You know, these things being in homes of children and all that, what it is, you guys, I mean, these things have always been around. While that much is true, because of the amount of sightings that's being reported now, I can't help but believe, again, that the demons have been released from hell. And it does state in the word that in the end times that Satan will wear out the saints. And, you know, that's what he's doing, is speak great blasphemy against God. And that's what's happening. And so with that being said, this is why I make this content, because as you heard him say in, you know, some of this content, people don't know what's going on. They're coming up with all these different theories as to what it could be. They're coming up with all these kind of things of anything and everything of what they think it is, when actually all it is demonic entities. That's it. And, you know, you don't have to be involved with witchcraft. You don't have to be in the occult. You don't have to be involved with any of that, because I'm certainly not. You know, I think that they're just here to try to scare us to death. They want us alone. They want us divided against people where we're all alone, because that's a greater opportunity for them to put fear into us when we're all alone. You know what I'm saying? And many of us who's been through all this have lost almost everyone in our life, and leaving us alone. You know, and that's what they want. That's exactly what they want. But anyway, you know, I don't particularly enjoy making this content, to be honest with you, but I feel like it's important to talk about, to expose it and to let you guys know what's going on. Again, like I said in my last video, in case you encountered it, or your family does, or, you know, whatever, so you will know what you are dealing with. And the only way to fight this is to be right with Jesus, to be in the Word, to be, you know, to have a close relationship with Jesus. That's the only way to fight this. Otherwise, we don't have a chance against this stuff, you guys. This stuff is very powerful. It has harmed me several times in the past, before I got baptized and all that. It harmed me greatly. And that just led me that much closer to Jesus, really quick like. So, it's very real. None of this is made up. All of those orbs are real. You know, I kept pointing those out, because I can't tell you how many times people have stated, that is just dust. That's just dust or little bugs flying around. No, that's in fact not what it is. The orbs are pretty much always present. You know, so every time I have found them in my home and shown them, or outside, it's not dust, it's not little bugs, it is in fact orbs is what it is. All right, so anyway, all right, I'm gonna go, you guys. This is longer than I want it to be, but it is what it is. All right, y'all take care, y'all be safe. I love you guys, and God bless. Bye.